Hi guys, how are you? Thanks for being here. I hope you are doing splendid today. I have not filmed in a while. I was kind of out of commission, but I am back. So let's get on with the video. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite fuck you songs. This could be fuck you to a friend, fuck you to an ex, the establishment, the universe. The song's lyrics do not have to contain the words fuck you, but the overall message has to be fuck you. First song on my list is by Todd Kerns. It's a song called It's Not You, It's Me. Song is off the 2007 album Go Time. It's basically a send-off to a girlfriend that he plans on breaking up with. Todd Kerns is a Canadian musician. He's a bass player and guitarist. He played in a band called The Age of Electric. I never personally really got into them. I think they had like some success in the 90s. He is currently the bass player for Slash's band, Slash and the Conspirators. I am madly in love with Todd Kerns. I have been ever since I discovered him. He's an amazing lyricist. He's an amazing songwriter overall. Go Time is a terrific album, lots of energy. I highly recommend it. I also highly recommend his acoustic album, Borrowing Trouble. I'm sure some of those songs will be on future lists. He's tall, he has blue eyes, he's gorgeous, he's a great bass player. I love his voice, I just love him so much. Next up is All Love Is Lost by Body Count. This song is on the album Bloodlust, which was released in March of 2017. And it is basically about being betrayed by a friend and him saying, fuck you, I never want to see you again to this person. I am a big Body Count fan. If you only know that one song that they did 20 years ago that got lots of press and lots of notoriety, if that is the only thing you know about Body Count, I highly recommend that you check out like their last 3 albums. So those albums are Manslaughter, which is my personal favorite, Bloodlust, and their newest album is Carnivore. They are really terrific. Ice-T is an amazing writer. He's an amazing storyteller. And the band is awesome. Next up is Master Passion Greed by Nightwish. This song is unique in the amount of anger that it has. I also think of a song like Slaying the Dreamer by Nightwish, which is also was also written from a place of anger. But overall, I would not consider most of Nightwish's songs to come from that place. Most of the songs are, even if they are a little on the aggressive side, there's not, there isn't that just pure anger that is definitely in Master Passion Greed. The song is a very specific fuck you. It was written about the manager and husband of the band's first singer, Tarja Turunen. His name was Marcelo, and he was along on the final tour that they would do with Tarja, and the band just did not like him. They did not get along. There were a lot of differences. There was a lot of tension between this man and the band, and by most accounts, he contributed to the end of the band and Tarja's relationship. So this song was written specifically about him, and it is brutal. Musically, it's brutal. It's the heaviest song Nightwish has ever done, and lyrically, it is brutal. It's sung exclusively by the band's former bassist, Marco. I hate saying former. But. Next up is You Wanna Know by Alanis Morissette. This is off the 1995 album Jagged Little Pill. If you were alive and walking and talking in the 90s, you had this album, or at the very least, you were familiar with this song. Fiona Apple, who is the next person on my list, said in an interview a while back, basically that Alanis broke the ceiling as far as opening the door for all of these amazing female singer-songwriters to emerge and get the kind of attention and radio airplay that really grunge was getting in the early 90s. I would say the mid to late 90s belonged more to the Aladises and the Fionas and the Sarah McLachlans. I feel very fortunate to have come up in that era where the emphasis was placed on substance and talent as opposed to just the physical appearance. So, speaking of Fiona Apple, next song on my list is Get Gone. It's off the album When the Pawn, ... etc., etc., which was released in November of 1999. Special mentions goes to like songs like Sleep to Dream and Limp, which are also really great fuck you songs. But Get Gone is, I mean, they're all really relatable, but I absolutely love Get Gone. I love the soft, loud juxtaposition in the song. It's time the truth goes out that he don't give a shit about me. You know how many times my friends and I have yelled that in cars, singing along to that? It's very cathartic. And last up on my list, I could not pick just one Guns N' Roses song. They have so many great fuck you songs, right? So the 3 songs I chose are all off the Illusion albums, Right Next Door to Hell, You Could Be Mine, and Get in the Ring. Right Next Door to Hell is about living with a nightmare neighbor. I think most of us can relate to that, especially if you've lived in an apartment. You Could Be Mine is a great fuck you to an ex. I believe he was in the midst of his divorce, or it might have been written post-divorce, to Axl's ex-wife, Erin Everly. And Get in the Ring is a great fuck you to magazine editors, magazine writers. I remember hearing Get in the Ring for the first time, and I was like, I'd literally never heard, I'd never heard a singer sound that pissed off, ever, in my life. I was really blown away. I was like, man, this guy is pissed. Axl, you are pissed. Basically, the song targets magazine writers who would make up stuff or twist the words of the band members during interviews. Yeah. He names names in part of the song, which is pretty funny. He actually names the names of people who have pissed him off. Right Next Door to Hell is it's the opening to Use Your Illusion 1. That bass line, it's got such a great opening bass line. And You Could Be Mine, same thing. Great opening, great song, just the real personification of a kick-ass song. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe, and please let me know down below what your favorite fuck you song is. When you want to kick a hole in the wall, what song do you listen to instead? Have a fantastic, peaceful day. Oh, you want to antagonize me? Antagonize me, motherfucker. Get in the ring, motherfucker. And I'll kick your bitchy little ass. Punk.